All right, now we're doing 7Q spinning rings. This is by Marbiru, and 91% of the people like it. We're going to imagine two rings with numbers on them. The inner ring spins clockwise, decreasing by 1 each spin, and the outer ring spins counterclockwise, increasing by 1 each spin. We start with both rings aligned on 0 at the top, and on each move we spin each ring 1 increment. How many moves will it take before both rings show the same number at the top again? The inner ring has integers from 0 to inner max, and the outer ring has integers from 0 to outer max, where inner max and outer max are integers greater than or equal to 1. All right, and so here's this. Basically, we're going to move like it's, if we're starting at 0, subtract 1, it's now at 2, 1, 0, 2, 1, and then this is 1, 2, 3, 0, 1, and it takes 5 moves to get there. And they don't have to equal 0, they just have to equal each other. Same thing with this one. If the inner max is 3, outer max is 2, then it's going to take 2 moves, turns out. So yeah, basically what we're going to do is just use a while loop, and we're going to say while they don't equal each other, go to the next number, and then we're going to do a little count for each time we do it. So let me show you what we're going to do, because it's a little tricky. It's a little bit trickier than what I just said, but let me show you. So first we're going to say let result, because this is going to be our count, equal 1. We could make it equal 0, and we could even make it equal -1, but that would just be 2 steps that it would go through no matter what. So we're just going to let it equal 1. All right? And then we're going to do the while loop. We're going to say while, and then we're going to say inner max, and then that's not how you spell that. While inner max minus, and then this is how we're going to do this. This is how we're going to do the loop around thing. So we're going to do minus result minus 1. All right, and then we're going to say remainder operator inner max plus 1. Now what's this for? What does this even mean? Okay, well basically we're going to do the result minus 1. So we need this somehow on the first one to equal what is it? We need the first one to equal 2 when it's at 2 and 3. So basically the result minus 1 is going to get us 1 minus 1, so 0. So now we're going to have 0 remainder operator anything, that's going to be 0. So it's going to be inner max minus 0, inner max is 2, and there we go. All right? And now we need to say while this doesn't equal, and then we're going to say result, and then on this one to do that, so we can loop around, we're going to say remainder operator, what is the other one? Outer max plus 1, because we're adding it. So this would be like, on the result here would be 1. So 1 remainder operator, outer max is 3 plus 1. So, I mean, no matter what, if it's 1 remainder operator, anything but 1, it's going to be 1. So this one equals over here 2, and this one equals 1. So that's not going to be the good one. Oh yeah, 2, 1 right there. So then we do it again, and it's 1, 2, and it just keeps going down through the list. And now after we're done with that, so while we do this, we're going to say I plus plus. Excuse me, not I plus plus. Result plus plus. So we can iterate. So we can just add to this little count. And then after it gets to where we need it to go, we're just going to say return result. And hopefully this works. Let's see. Test it out. And there we go. Attempt it. All right, good. Submit it. All right, and it doesn't really look like this one. This one's got a lot more going on, but pretty much obviously does the same thing. This one's pretty much the same as this one. This one looks more like ours, except for it's got recursion going on. And somewhere, whatever. Anyway, let's go to mine. Just me on this one. Best practice in my opinion. Very much like this, and we'll see you next time.